Hello everyone. If you tried to tune in earlier, I apologize. Was having some technical difficulties and actually got pretty well into the video before I realized the broadcast had aired out. So we'll start over. I got a bit of a test run into the draft and what it'll look like, but I think I can do even better than how I started. So take two. Start the explanation over. So this challenge will be an ECW challenge. So we're moving on from the Attitude Era challenge where we were Eric Bischoff's WCW. We won the Monday Night War in the last episode. So moving on and trying to make this one a little more difficult. So setting some rules around. So while I take over Paul Heyman's ECW, there'll be a few things that I have to limit myself on. One is which talent I use. I'm going to limit myself to only use ECW and local talent. And by ECW talent, I mean people that were in it, the original ECW. So while Kane and Mark Henry are around in this roster, this Attitude Era roster, they were in the WWE version of ECW, and I'm not counting that. So I downloaded quite a few new superstars that weren't in the last challenge, including New Jack, who was one of the suggestions. So yeah, added some people that gives me a better selection. Other things that I'm going to do to make this harder, I'm going to start with less money. So let me confirm selections here. I'm going to make extreme on everything. I'm still going to do $3.5 million, but for my budget, I'm going to use $2.5 million. So the tried and true method of doing so is to draft $2 million worth of superstars that you don't want, and then cut them as soon as you start the season, so you get $1 million of it back because you get half their value back. So that way I'll start with $1 million less. I'll draft a few people that I want on the roster, then I'll draft some expensive people so I can just cut them immediately. We're going to do random order shakeups. I'm going to turn on, even though I accidentally had them off last time. No auto draft. We are going to use a custom draft pool where I updated it to include the new DLC as well as the new superstars I downloaded. So should be a little different. The other challenges I will be doing, I'm going to have an Extreme Rules match on every show because I think that makes sense with ECW. And I'm going to cap off my arena at level 2. I looked up to see what the highest capacity was of an ECW audience, and it was like 6,000 people. And so for a PLE, if I have Arena 2, which I think is capacity 3,000, a PLE bonus adds 2,500. That's close enough. So my normal shows will max out at 3,000 people. That should make it pretty difficult. It'll make it easier to decide where my assets go when I have the money to spend on those. But yeah, it'll be tough. So let's go ahead and jump into the draft. And yeah, everything looks right. Let's go. We'll see how things go this time around. There are the rules. All right, China is going to go first, and we have the second pick. So in the first trial run, the video that kind of broke down, Luna was 84 stamina, and now she's 58. So that's rough. She is super cheap. The reason I'm looking at Luna is because she's the only woman here that was in ECW at any point. Lita is in the talent pool, so I could search for her later, but she's also going to be super expensive. So Luna's probably going to be my first pick because the AI looks at this as I think the rarest find, and they draft all the women. So I'm going to go ahead and get Luna without even looking at anybody else, even though her stamina is awful. Terry Funk is pretty expensive. My priorities here, even more than ever, will be low cost and high stamina because I need to be able to use these people a lot. Who did we miss out on? Shawn Michaels to WCW and Sable to Raw. So I do need to look at the classes that are most rare for the people that can actually be eligible. So Psycho Sid, I think, is the only giant here that was in ECW at any point. So I'll probably get him. And let's just go ahead and do that. He might be the most expensive guy we get, but I'm trying to get a mix of classes to ensure I don't take a hit for having a non-diverse squad. So let's go with Sid, and then I'll look elsewhere. The other interesting thing, so we lost out on Stevie Ray to Raw. The other interesting thing I noticed here is that there are now created superstars at level 15. I was pretty sure when I did the last draft for the first series, created superstars, community creations were only levels 10 and 5, and I thought it was based on an overall cutoff of around 80. But now there are people like Psychosis, Goldberg, Scott Steiner, Conan at 15. I don't know what that's based on, because Goldberg's like a 95 overall probably, but then Gangrel surely isn't. He's probably in the low 80s, so I have no idea. But it's neat that at least there's some more diversity here, but it will make it harder to draft some of those guys. So, a heel cruiser would be good to match up with Sid. You can see some of the people I added here, like Tajiri, Spike. Let me point out a few of the others. There's New Jack, which was recommended. And I'm trying to see. I don't think so. I downloaded Chris Candido. He's not here. So there are some people that didn't show up in here, but that's fine. I'm curious if I just go to all, look for cheap guys that were in ECW that have high stamina. So I think Tajiri's probably going to be the next pick, just because it's a class matchup. He's super cheap and super high stamina. Sandman goes to WCW. He's probably too expensive anyway. Owen Hart to Raw. So the fewer ECW guys that the other brands draft, the more likely that they can be possibly signed by me after I make my cuts. So I'm going till my budget's down to $2 million. And right now we're at 2.839. So we have 800,000. It's going to be rough. Specialist-wise, Dean Malenko's there, but terrible stamina. Benoit's not great stamina either. Fighter. New Jack's 90 stamina, so we might actually get New Jack. I wasn't a big New Jack fan, but he had quite a following. Al Snow would be cool too, but his stamina's only 61, so I'm liking New Jack's. Tommy Dreamer's 241. Is there a heel fighter? Raven, but he's 300,000. I think we got to try to get super cheap people. Let's go with New Jack with his 90 stamina. Leaves us with 668. Jackie goes to WCW. Raven gets taken to Raw. That's unfortunate. And it's back to us. So we have 668. I'd like to get 3 more people, and I should be able to. Especially if I get one that's under 200, like Spike, although it's another cruiser. Dreamer would take us down to 420. It would be a class we don't have. We really need a heel, but all these guys are faces. Was Canyon ever in ECW? I actually don't know that. If he was, that'd be wonderful. I'm gonna do a quick search so I don't cheat here. Where are you, Canyon? It does not look like it, so that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I guess we can just search for heels then. I'm going to go ahead and get Tommy Dreamer. And he can be one of our bigger names. Manga goes to Raw. Val Venus to WCW, back to us. So we have 427 to draft, preferably 2 more people. Is there any heel that... Who's the cheapest guy I can get? Spike? 168. So that leaves me with 260-ish. There just aren't any heels other than... I already have a heel cruiser, so that's pretty unfortunate. Do I just go with Al Snow? I think I just try to get a quantity of people. Let's go with... Yeah. Oh, we already have a face fighter. Do I just get another heel and maybe I try to get a face specialist so I get like an Eddie Guerrero? What did I say I can afford? If I get Spike 160, that leaves... Or it leaves 260, right? 261 would leave... Ooh. 166. That's close. I think I'll give myself some slack. It's another cruiser, though. What can he become? Fighter. I was hoping it was a specialist. Let's go Eddie Guerrero and Spike. It's 3 cruisers, but it's gonna... We'll have more choices. So Spike will take us down to $7,000. I will admit that in the first trial, the roster was definitely better. But we'll see who I can sign. Okay, so I don't want to go over 7... I want to have $7,000 left as my target. So I don't want to get somebody with a power card. So let's go ahead and get Kane. We'll cut him. I guess if I was smart, I would actually draft other ECW talents and cut them. That way I can still sign them later, but oh well. Power card. Let's go ahead and get... Wait. Oh, Perk 5s have power cards too. I didn't realize that. I need to watch out for that. Let's get the Undertaker. So we're trying to get it as close to 7,000 budget left. Thankfully, no more ECW guys are going. We can get Shamrock. There goes Canyon. Hardcore Holly, both to WCW. Raw takes D'Lo. Alright. Kevin Nash would be about half of it. Right, so that would leave 370-ish, so that should be fine. Alex Wright to Raw, back to us. So we want to get somebody at 362. Oh, perfect, Road Dogg. Beautiful. All right, so we're at 7,000, and then we'll cut some people. So everybody on this screen except Kane is actually on the roster. WCW is going to get Hacksaw. Raw with Juventud. Raw is going to cut it off there. So guys that I could have gotten here, I guess, Raven, Terry Funk, Gangrel, because he was the Vampire Warrior. WCW goes with Bradshaw. I would have liked to have the Sandman, but he's super expensive. So I have one less superstar, but we're about to cut people anyway. Alright, did I get... I don't know if I drafted anybody that got me a power card. Paul, try not to let you down. Yep. Vince says, now that we've inked the contract with Sable, they have the advantage. Sure. Women's division belts are unavailable. Cool. I'm going to give my world title I have very few options. I'm going to go with Tommy Dreamer. I don't really have somebody I want to give the tag titles to. So the TV title, I think I want to give it to Jiri because it'll give him a big popularity boost, which this squad is lacking. And then he and Sid can maybe feud for it. So let's do that, and I'll wait to see what tag titles I can do. So I did get a power card from somebody. It's Injury Rehab. Let's go see who that was. Iron Man and Basic Morale for New Jack. Tommy Dreamer was Ambulance and Popularity. Tajiri got me the power card, and he's a Hell in a Cell specialty. Which Sid is also Hell in a Cell and become a Bruiser and Basic Morale. Eddie, Basic Morale, another Ambulance. So evidently Eddie and Tommy Dreamer are destined for an ambulance match. Luna can have some Extreme Rules matches, and Spike, special guest, is not a good one. Luna's mad already. I don't know how many you can go down to. I think you can go down to 10 people. So I'm going to release the Undertaker. So I'll get half of the money back there. I need to have enough money to do some scouting. So Undertaker, and I think if I release Nash, I should be fine too. Yeah. So I need heels. I only have Tajiri and Eddie, who are both cruisers. So I need a heel fighter to match up with Dreamer, preferably, and then we're also looking for tag team matchups. So I'm going to go here. I also need somebody to match up with Luna, who is a face fighter, so a heel bruiser or specialist. Of course, there are no ladies there. I'm going to do one search here, heel. And then one search here, probably also heel. Alright, so Bam Bam and Rhino are coming to the squad because they're the only two guys that I can get. Rhino is somebody I downloaded. He's technically a local talent. And I'm also realizing the popularity is different than what I set it as. Huh. Maybe it's just like a ballpark type figure. I don't know. I made like notes of who I had at popularity. That is what I had Bam Bam, so I don't know. So we'll get Bam Bam. He can be the one to match up with, oh no, Tommy Dreamer's a bruiser, isn't he? Yeah. He can match up with New Jack. Let's go ahead and get him forever if we can. Oof. We're about to save more money by cutting people though, so let's get Bam Bam. He's got pretty good stamina, basic stamina, and Iron Man. Alright, so now I can cut Kane, who will give me more money. Oh, I didn't get any women. Oh, I should have saved a point for... Alright, well, let's add Rhino. I don't know if I want him for the full time. Maybe we'll do 15. Might as well. Full time. He's not that much money. We need people. Alright, so now we can cut Road Dogg. And... Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 face males and 1, 2, 3, 4 heel males. So we can do Bam Bam and New Jack, or even Rhino and New Jack. So maybe a heel specialist. Is that a thing here? No, I have to look down at these guys. That's unfortunate. I could also do a face specialist, I guess. Yeah. That's what I actually meant, I think. Alright, so we've got Sid and Tajiri, Dreamer and somebody. I definitely don't need another heel cruiser. I do need another face giant, though, because I have Eddie and Tajiri. So Jerry Sweat's going to come to the squad. Let's get him for... You know what? Let's just get people locked up, because we have the money to do it. What's his stamina? 60? It's 13,000, so he'll get popular because he's going to be on the show. And now I can cut Shamrock, and that's it for the people I drafted to give myself the penalty. Alright. Did I get a challenge? Yeah, so I passed 300,000 in the bank. I have no other budget-related challenges. Start 5 rivalries using run-in interferences. Start the rivalries. That's interesting. Promote 3 superstars to a new rank. That should be easy with some pretty lower-rated superstars. Book 15 one-on-one matches. That should be really easy. 10 shows of the self-promo, sure. Tables matches, probably. Resolve 5 rivalries with a title match. We'll do that pretty quickly. Spend money on power cards. Well, I'll have money to spend. Gain 225 popularity between all of your roster. Okay, and purchase all power cards before show 5 times. All power cards. Actually, this might be a week to do it because they're pretty cheap. So I'm going to actually do that here. And they're not bad power cards. Pre-match physio, get schooled 2, and a fixed match is always nice to have. So, okay. What do I get for that? Random card. Okay. So, let me go ahead and put a show together and see what I have. I still don't have anybody for Tommy Dreamer, but the main event could possibly be Tajiri and Sid for the title. Probably my Extreme Rules match. What does he say? Book your least popular available star for a match. Get schooled 3. Well, that can definitely happen. Who's that? Jerry Sweat can go against Eddie Guerrero. Probably in the second match. And then either New Jack and Rhino or New Jack and Bam Bam. And then we sign probably Slade to go against the other one. Sure. Let's do New Jack and Rhino. And then I'm going to hope that I can find a good challenger for Dreamer next week. Same with Luna. Spike and Bam Bam. That's one of the kind of infamous ECW scenes, I think, is Bam Bam throws Spike from the ring into the crowd. So let's do New Jack and Rhino. New Jack and Spike as a tag team, I wouldn't mind. So I said Slade and Bam Bam. Alright, well that's probably those are the most popular guys. These are the same amount of popularity. That's a title match. Okay, we'll have to do some charity promos, I think, from some people. Well, self-promo is one of the things we need to do. And what was the other? Was self-promo the only one? Yes. So, what does Spike need to do? He's a 4. These guys are good at promos. It's 4, 4, and 5. Let's do another charity. Try to get some fans because this show is going to be awful. I'm going to get feedback that I don't have a tag match or a women's match. I can go ahead and upgrade one of these things. I'm going to upgrade probably the one that gives me more fans and unlock Steel Cage. So let's get fog effects. And there's nobody here I want because it's just Bruiser and Cruiser, which I do not need. Okay, let's go with that. And we'll have plenty of money for scouting next week. We're going to fall behind on fans based on ring XP and popularity of these guys, but we'll hopefully slowly make a comeback. I should have made that first match tables match. Whoops. Alright, so HBK tagging with the Sandman against Canyon and Scott Norton. Over on WCW, HBK and Sandman get the win. No rivalry started. Bradshaw doing a self-promo, getting a popularity point. Chyna and Jackie, so they gave their women's title to Chyna. She's not defending it, but Jackie wins. Rivalry started, 2 stars. And in a fatal 4-way, Hardcore Holly, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Giant, and Kidman. Fighter, Bruiser, Giant, Cruiser. That should be pretty well rated. Giant gets the win. 2.5 stars. Started 2 different rivalries. Nice going. And then the U.S. title was not assigned to anybody. It's going between Disciple and Val Venus. Val Venus with the win. 3 stars, level 1. All right. On to Raw, where this U.S. title will be between Animal and D'Lo Brown. Animal with the win. Animal's got a singles title. How about that? Mongo McMichael calls out Raven. It didn't work. Gangrel and Alex Wright against Edge and Juventud. Interesting pairings. Gangrel and Alex Wright win. 2-star, level 1. I don't know if that's as weird as the Undertaker Disco Inferno rivalry we had going in the last series. Raven gets no popularity. Owen Hart and Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman with a win. 2 stars, level 1. Sable, no popularity. I just now noticed, they assigned the world title to Terry Funk. How about that? And he's defending it in the first match, or the first show against Stevie Ray, and he wins. 3.5 stars, got a rivalry going. So over on ECW, this is going to be bad. Rhino and New Jack. Rhino wins. 1.5 star, level 1. Yeah. Tommy Dreamer got 5,000 fans. Cool. Jerry Sweat and Eddie Guerrero. 1.5 stars. Eddie Guerrero wins. Okay, 1.5 stars, level 1. Luna, 2 popularity. Cool. Slade and Bam Bam. 1.5 stars. Probably. Ooh, 2 stars. Level 1. Alright, way to go, guys. Spike Dudley gets even more fans than Tommy Dreamer did. And then the ECW TV title on the line in our Extreme Rules match of the week. Tajiri defends against Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid is now the TV champ. In a 4-star match, level 1. All right. Okay, well, we did have the best match of the week, but everything else was awful. WCW got 49,000 fans. They used their network special or whatever it is that gives the fan retention rate. Week 1. Interesting strategy. 43.5 for Raw. We're probably not going to get 40. Ooh. We were not that far behind at all. Because the promo. Yeah, they didn't get many fans with their promos. Didn't make much money at all. $7,000, but that's okay. Alright. Shamrock's sad to be leaving. Well, yeah. Where'd Slade come from? Not actually as bad as I was expecting. I liked what Dreamer did in that promo, and good to see Stevie back in that cause. Great win for Eddie. He absolutely mopped the floor with Jerry. Love watching Sid and Tajiri. Classes fit perfectly. Jerry Sweat couldn't get out of second gear against Eddie. Can ECW give us a bit more variety? Yeah, there we go. Triple threat probably is doable now that I'll have a few more people on the roster, hopefully. Sid crowned new champion. Decent enough promo by Luna. Alright, we got the Get Schooled 3. That should be very helpful. And pre-match physio was from the seasonal challenge of our budget. Alright, so did not start off as poorly as I actually imagined. Yep, you want to see variety. Yep, well, we'll try to find somebody for Luna. Preferably neither of them. So let's actually just go ahead and take care of that. Female, it can be that level. And she is what? A face fighter? Face fighter. So a heel bruiser or a heel specialist. Maya T. Kirk was good stuff for us last time. Sammy has 1 more popularity and 8 more stamina. Let's go with Maya because the class fit. Sign her up long term and then maybe she gets traded, who knows. Alright. So the people who need something are Dreamer and Spike. Spike should be a part of the tag team, potentially. So a heel fighter or specialist would be great. Let's go heel again. Let's go 15 because we've got so much money. Jericho. That's beautiful. Psychosis is there as well. Another heel cruiser isn't great. Technically, Scott Steiner was in ECW at some point, but I already have 2 heel bruisers. So Chris Jericho's definitely coming to the team. I wish there's a way just to automatically go to the end here. Yeah, Chris Jericho. So now our budget's taken down quite a bit, but that was a big signing. And I think that's going to be our main event and probably our Extreme Rules match because they have really high stamina. So Dreamer will defend against Jericho. Stamina-wise, probably Bam Bam and Slade can go again for sure. We want Luna and Maya on the show. And then either level 15 would be nice to have. So let's do Tajiri and Sid probably in the opener. What does he want? Most popular available male to get bargain bin special effects. That's Sid and Jericho. I could make it a fatal 4-way. Or not, yeah, Sid and Jericho. But then I can't make it a title match because I don't really want somebody to possibly be double champ. Do I want bargain bin special effects? I could then make one of these other matches happen. Yeah, let's do it. No title match. We will make it Extreme Rules. Fatal 4-way. Tajiri and Sid. No title match, but you are going to be Extreme Rules. Cool. Hopefully that will level up one and start another. And then the other one is going to be Eddie and Sweat. And let's actually put this first and make it a tables match. And then call out from New Jack on Rhino. Let's do his, oh, he's only a 1. That's unfortunate. We can still try it, I guess. Self-promo from Rhino, and then a charity from Spike, because he did good last time. Alright, making Triple H happy. No logistics to do. Power cards, I don't want to get to level 1s. Do I want to use that on anybody immediately? Maybe not. Probably Eddie eventually. Select Super. Oh, I have Get School 2 and 3. That's nice. Maybe I do want to use it on Eddie. Let's do it. Let's do the 3 on Eddie. He's up to a level 13 now. And then maybe I'll put him up next time too. Alright, that's a card. So Psychosis was the other one. Let's say no. Unless I could do Psychosis and Eddie as like a ECW version of the LWO. But I also am pretty much out of money now, so a little more variety on this one. Extreme Rules match between Chyna and Jackie. Still not for the title, though. Chyna gets the win this time. 3 stars, level 2. Bradshaw doing another self-promo, gets 2 popularity. Sandman and Scott Norton. That'd be a hard-hitting affair. Sandman gets the win. 2 stars, level 1. Hacksaw calls out Hardcore Holly. That's a level 2 now. Venus is not putting his title on the line against Disciple now. 3 stars. Danielle Wallace gets them some fans, and tag team Giant and Canyon against Kidman, and HBK is their world champ. Okay, I didn't notice that the first time. So HBK is tagged with 2 different people now, and now Giant and Canyon get the win in a 3-star match. Raw, Sable's defending her title against Ava Moreno. This is a matchup we had in the last series. Sable, 2.5 stars. Level 1, Edge, nothing going. Mongo and Raven. The call-out didn't work last week, and now Mongo gets the win. 2 stars, now it's a rivalry. Gangrel and Alex Wright get that to a level 2 on Hoovy and Edge. Now Owen and Blackman add Hoovy into their rivalry. Blackman with the win. 2 stars, that's a level 2. U.S. Champ Animal getting some fans, and Terry Funk defending the title again, back-to-back weeks. I respect it. Stevie Ray is now your world champ. 3.5-star match. And over on ECW, Bam Bam and Slade in a tables match. Bam Bam puts him through the table. 2-star, did not get the rivalry. That's unfortunate. New Jack gets their rivalry to a level 2. Maya and Luna in the ring. Luna gets the win. Hopefully she'll get happier now. 1.5 stars, level 1. Rhino, got 1. That's pretty good for a promo skill of 1. Sometimes they lose it. Eddie and Jerry Sweat go at it again. Eddie gets a win again. 2.5 stars, no increase. Spike, not as many fans as last time, but I'll take it. And in Extreme Rules, we got 2 champs, and hopefully starting a rivalry between Tommy Dreamer and Chris Jericho. Sid gets the win, and it did exactly what I wanted, and it's 3.5 stars. Beautiful. Again, at least tied for the best match of the week. WCW with 49,000 fans. Who's a good tag team? Shawn Michaels and Billy Kidman. Okay. Raw with 50,000 fans. And on ECW, 46,000. So we are staying in it. Only $12,000 isn't great. Probably need to upgrade the arena next. And then we'll be done with the upgrading of the arena, I think. Maya, the newest superstar, never heard of her. I liked what Spike did in that promo. Guerrero satisfied he destroyed Jerry Sweat. So intense when Tajiri and Sid went at each other. Rhino took all their time yammering on the mic. ECW made a good pickup with Jericho. I thought so too. New Jack calling out Rhino tonight and hitting the target. Good promo. Dreamer Jericho both had chances to win, but Sid took it. What an intense match. Dreamer Jericho must hate each other, and Jerry Sweat is sorry he let everyone down. So there's the bargain bin special effects. I'll save that till closer to the end of the season, when for sure they've upgraded their special effects. Alright, so now 5,000 back from Raw, 10,000 back from WCW. Sid is now below 40 stamina. That's fine. And Jericho wants a rematch with Sid in the next 2 weeks. We can make that happen. Maybe a little run-in. Have at least one tables match for an injury rehab. Okay. I actually don't have enough money to really consider doing the upgrade yet. Try to make a cheap show. Rhino and New Jack can go here. Dreamer and Jericho, probably a title match. And that's going to be probably our Extreme Rules. I'll check the staminas later. Maya and Luna can go again. And then, not Sid, so we either do Eddie and Jerry, or Bam Bam and Slade. Probably Eddie and Jerry. So, let's do this and the tables match to make Triple H happy. And then a call out from Tajiri on Sid. Let's see if there's anybody here. I could pick up Chester or Bobby Marquis to go against Spike. The only guy not in a rivalry. It'd be kind of funny to have a Chester versus Spike match. Let's get Chester for like, 3 weeks would get me to the PLE, so I guess 8. And then Spike calls out. Yeah, he's better at the pro. Actually, I'm going to do Chester because he has more stamina. And then let's do a self-promo from Bam Bam. Alright, so still a sort of expensive card. Beginner's luck, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and play this on Eddie Guerrero. Because now maybe after this match he could get up to a 15 and get a class swap possibility. Alright, I think that is the match. Or the card, I mean. Chester and Spike, just seeing them next to each other makes me laugh. Alright, the Raw tag titles are going to be awarded to somebody. Hoovy or Edge, or Hoovy and Edge, or Gangrel and Alex Wright. So Gangrel and Edge going face to face here. And it will be Hoovy and Edge. I kind of like that team. 3.5 stars. Animal would like Red Monsoon to be his opponent, I guess, for the U.S. title. Blackman and Owen at it again. Their stamina is still really high after having matches on the last 2 shows. Only 2.5 stars, no rivalry. Red Monsoon gets 1 popularity. Sable again defending her title. Raw's all about the title matches. 3 title matches on this show. I'm going to get whooped potentially. 3-star match, level 2. Sable defends again. D'Lo Brown gets 3 popularity, nice. And Terry Funk gets his rematch, this time in a tables match. I like Terry's chances. Yeah, Terry Funk's the champion again. 4-star, level 2. Okay, Raw's definitely beating me. Tag team again here. HBK and Sandman against Canyon and Scott Norton. I don't think WCW has their tag champions assigned, so 3-star match, that's now a rivalry. Disciple gets a level 2 going on Val. Danielle and Chyna, no title on the line. Chyna wins. 2.5 star. China's in a rivalry with Jackie, I think, so I don't know why. WCW took one of my faves, Donna Matrix. That's unfortunate. Bradshaw does another self-promo for one popularity. Hardcore Holly and Hacksaw. Oh, Jim Duggan. 3 star, level 3, wow. Self-promo from Donna Matrix does not work. And Billy Kidman against the Giant in the main event. Giant with another win. Rivalry level 2, 3.5 stars. And over on ECW, we got New Jack and Rhino in a tables match. Rhino gets another win. 2 for 2. That's a 2-star match, level 3 rivalry. Hoping the women's match does not get more than 2 stars. That did work to get that to level 3. If you could be exactly 2 stars, that'd be great, ladies. 2 stars, perfect. Level 2, even better. Bam Bam gets 1 popularity, that's fine. Eddie and Jerry. Eddie gets another win. Jerry's probably going to be mad that he loses all the time. Another 2 stars, but another rivalry gained. That did not work. It's too bad. It actually looks like they should be tag team partners instead of opponents. And the ECW World title on the line. Jericho challenges Tommy Dreamer in an Extreme Rules match. Chris Jericho is your new ECW champ. 3.5 star, but no rivalry growth there. That's stupid. Alright, did not have the best match of the week this time. Raw, almost 54,000 fans. WCW with just under 50,000. I don't think I'm going to beat either of those. 35,000. Oof. Why did Maya decide to get herself DQ'd? I don't know. Chester, never heard of him. Eddie's on a great run. Jericho wins the championship. He earned that strap. Decent enough promo from Bam Bam. Rhino says you gave it a good shot, Jack, but your good isn't on my level. Sid wants Jerry to repeat those words to his face. Dreamer got robbed. No way Jericho should have won. New Jack and Rhino must completely hate each other. And Slade wants to know if anybody cares what Bam Bam has to say. Alright, we did get an injury rehab. Always nice to have, just in case. And now we're falling behind a bit. So Raw's right on the tail of WCW. 300 fans back. And I'm 20,000+ back. Budgets are all very similar, hovering around 150K. Psycho Sid wants to be on the PLA, absolutely. And Tommy Dreamer wants a championship match against Jericho, nobody else before. Okay, cool. Seems reasonable, Dreamer. Alright, so this week, the promise is Jericho against Sid. So I'll probably do a run-in of some sort. We'll do a champ versus champ. No title. With a run-in from Tajiri on Sid. Whoops. Yes. Okay. They're super popular, so that might be the main event, and they're both 15 ring XP. I don't think that's my Extreme Rules match. So if I'm doing that, I'm probably also doing a call out from Dreamer on Jericho to increase that. We can do Chester and Spike maybe in our Extreme Rules match, since their stamina is very good. I don't know if that should be the opener, though. Bam Bam, maybe it's Bam Bam and Slade. Let's do, yeah. Slade, Bam Bam, that's going to be our Extreme Rules match of the week. And the ladies, probably, to keep a variety going. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the new series. And then we can do a call out as well from New Jack on Rhino. Hopefully that's going to be a level 4, although New Jack's really bad at promos. And then let's go Eddie Guerrero. If I do a training, that'll get him to 15, I think. So let's do a training. I don't think I did a training promo like at all last series. He wants me not to put Jericho in a match, but Jericho really wants a match, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to get another pre-match physio. That's fine. That I'm going to get, like, very, very soon. I'm not doing a self-promo this week. Popularity's growing like crazy. I do have enough money to do this. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and that's going to be the end of my arena upgrades. Tier 1 concert hall, that's as high as ECW is going. That's going to be rough, but those be the rules. Do I want to go ahead and play this now to keep them from having amazing PLEs, or do I save it for later? The CPU always plays it the first PLE. Do I want to do anything different? I'm going to not play it. I might save it for the next PLE. Alright, this seems like it should be the right order. I'm actually feeling pretty good about the PLE. I'm not going to do any scouting because I don't have any money. And yeah, let's go. Alright, Slade versus Bam Bam in the Extreme Rules match of the week. Bam Bam gets the win. Only 2 stars still, level 2. It's because Slade's only 20 popularity. That gets up to a level 2. Good. Chester and Spike get a match after the call-out did not work last week. And the match doesn't work either. That's disappointing. Eddie Guerrero gets 9 ring XP, so he's for sure a level 15 now. And Maya and Luna in another match. Luna with another win. 1.5 star, level 3 though. New Jack does get that to a level 4, so we will at least have one level 4 rivalry. And Sid Jericho with a run-in from Tajiri on Sid. In the main event, Jericho gets the win. Oh, we didn't get the rivalry to go up, though. Alright. Not terrible, but I don't think I'm going to do very well against these guys. They left 2 promo slots open. Interesting case there. Giant and Disciple. So a little NWO action here on WCW against Kidman and Hacksaw. Earlier we were told Kidman and HBK make a good tag, but now we got a rivalry going there in 3 stars. Level 3 for the US title. Tables match between Danielle and Donna. This should be terrible because their popularity is really, really bad. 1 star, yep. Canyon and Sandman with a run-in from Holly. 2-star match. And Chyna will defend her title in a tables match against Jackie. Chyna could get hurt already. 3.5 stars, level 3. She's fine. And over on Raw, every single show has had a Terry Funk Stevie Ray title match on Raw. And Terry Funk defended it. 4-star, level 3. They know what they're doing there. Ava gets a popularity. Mongo and Raven. Raven wins. That's level 2. Red Monsoon doing another promo gets 2 popularity. Hoovy and Edge, the tag champs, not defending the titles against Gangrel and Alex Wright. Champs win. 3-star, level 3. D'Lo's calling out Red Monsoon now. So the Animal promo didn't work, and now Animal's defending his U.S. title against the rivalry of Owen and Blackman. That's smart booking. It's a tables match. It's actually going to be best for them if Blackman or Owen win this, because then, yeah, now Blackman's the champ, and they can use the title in the rivalry. So 4-star match. Wow, I got blown out of the water this week. Oh, not even 34,000 fans. Didn't make that much money. Tajiri blindsided Sid. Jericho's up to his usual dirty tricks. Jericho getting even with Sid. Dreamer called out Jericho. Couldn't get out of second gear, says Sid. Luna's winning run continues. Jericho says it's an easy win against Sid. Rhino says intense trash talk from New Jack, leaving the crowd speechless, laughing and yawning. Bam Bam's making ECW look good, and Maya and Luna are the reason that Top Rope Chairman 90 watches ECW. Nice. WCW with 41,500 and Raw with 51,000. So falling further behind. We did do something. One-on-one champ. I'm not sure what that is, but we got scouted. Cool. Alright, I think the only promise I have to make here is Sid wants to be on the PLE, which will happen. It looks like hopefully nobody's getting vetoed. Raw's now 10,000 ahead of WCW, and we're now 40,000 behind even WCW. So, or no, 40,000 behind Raw, 30,000 behind WCW. Jericho's going to be happy here. That's good. And Triple H, I don't have a lot of money to be spending. Yeah, I can't spend 10. That's an eighth of my budget, so maybe next time. So what did I get? One-on-one matches. Okay, cool. Okay, Eddie has his perk here. Specialist or fighter? I'm going to do specialist. Power cards. All promos this week are free and have the results doubled. That could actually be nice. I don't know what results doubled. I guess if you do like charity promos, that's probably the best bet because they're free and they're usually 12 grand, and you get twice as many fans. So I might actually play that this year, depending on what my promos look like. But first, let's do the main event of Tommy Dreamer and Chris Jericho in a title match. The opener's likely going to be Sid and Tajiri in a title match, and that makes both of them happy. Yes, he's making an appearance, and he's getting a rematch. The ladies are going to go. Rhino and New Jack need to solve their issues. And we can maybe do a fatal four-way between these four. Or just a triple threat. I could do a triple threat with a run-in. Maybe just a fatal four-way. No, I need to do the promos too. We'll see. Fatal four-way between these four. Cruiser, Giant, Bruiser, Specialist. That could work well. So Eddie, Jerry, Slade, Bam Bam. Alright, stamina-wise, they're all above 50. That could... I think this is going to be the Extreme Rules match of the week. TLC and Iron Man. I probably can't have any more specialty matches. I guess this one maybe could be like a tables match. Hell in a Cell, Hell in a Cell. I don't have that unlocked, so that can't happen. Alright, so that leaves 50 grand so that I can go ahead and do this. I feel like I need to. And then I am probably going to play the power card to make these free. Charity. Charity. So then I can actually sign a couple people for 1 week. Potentially. All promos this week are free and have the results doubled. Yes. Can I sign... Anybody have really good promo? 2 and 3. So let's sign them. I have $4,000. Is that rivalry ending? It is. So I could use a heel, which neither of them are. Alright, well, she's cheaper. So let's... Oh, no, she's a 1. Never mind. Okay. 1,200. Put her on for charity. We're just going to try to get some fans here for free. And then Dewey was a 2, so let's get him just under $2,000. All charities. Kind of boring, but got to try to make up some ground here. And I think we can spectate... What do you think? Spectate Sid and Tajiri tables match? We could spectate the Extreme Rules. That's our first level 4 rivalry and our first Extreme Rules match. So let's spectate Rhino and New Jack. Why not? No more power cards I want to use, right? Fixed match, scouted. Yeah. Okay. Rest your primary solo. Seriously? No, I can't. Alright. Here we go. We're up first. So Giant Cruiser, Psycho Sid, and Tajiri in a tables match. Tajiri trying to get his TV title back. I don't like his chances. No. Sid puts him through a table, probably with a powerbomb or a chokeslam. 4.5-star match. Thank you very much. That rivalry is done. Spike Dudley, 15,000 fans. Okay, if these others can even get half of that, that would be wonderful. Maya and Luna. Luna with the win. 2.5 stars. Okay. Josie Jane, 15,000. This is beautiful. Alright, let's spectate Rhino and New Jack. And just as a warning, I've not seen either of their entrances. I did not check that when I downloaded them earlier today. So, we'll see. I think Rhino's entrance is on the game. So we'll see if he has it. I do know that they look pretty good, because I did check them out in Edit Superstar. Actually made Rhino a little thinner, because he looked even too big. Yeah, I'm glad I did. Yeah, okay, so he has his entrance. Cool. There's Rhino. Run into the ring. And next we have New Jack coming out with a chair. Well, you're allowed to use it, so. Alright, my money is on New Jack for this one. Although did Rhino beat him twice already? Rhino off with a bang with a big clothesline, and then gets kicked in the face. Oh, I'm pretty sure the ref would have fallen down if Rhino runs at you. I guess I can spend this time thinking about what I'm going to target trade-wise. I can definitely trade Maya, and surely her value has gone up from what I signed her for, since she's going to be at least double popularity, I think, from what I got her at. And, what other rivalries are ending? This one, obviously, but I'd like to keep both of... I want to keep as many ECW talent as I can. I guess if they're super low stamina and I can get an ECW talent in return with better stamina and start new rivalries, I would entertain that, but I'd rather grow the roster with people I want. Yeah, I like the looks of both these guys. We're trying sleeper holds. I kind of hope at some point New Jack just goes outside and throws more weapons in the ring. It seems like what he would do. If he could somehow pull out like a shopping cart full, or if this trash can was full of kendo sticks and tools and who knows what else. What are we doing here? Okay. I don't think I've seen that move before on the game. New Jack pretty well taking it to Rhino here. Going for the trash can. Throws it on Rhino from right above him. And now he's doing a little jig. Get back in that ring. Ooh. Oh. Big jumping clothesline from New Jack. Misses the kick again. Rhino, can he get the upper hand here? Body block. I think Rhino, yep, he just used his like rage payback. And he gores him just like that. I don't think that'll be enough though, because that's like the first damage New Jack's taken. That was pretty cool. Rhino's like, I've had enough of this. I'm just gonna gore you right now. See, I don't know what New Jack's finisher is. Punch to the face there. Bunch of slaps. I'm sure I would ever slap Rhino. He just went for a Superman punch. That trash can is really in the way. And New Jack just went flying. Only a 1 count. Takes a boot to the face. Rhino's about to get a signature. Just going to keep kicking him, I guess. And finally reversed. We've only seen a trash can in this Extreme Rules match. And maybe we're about to see something else. Maybe a table? Or a sledgehammer? Oh. Well, that was right in the jewels there. That'd be funny if that's how it ended. The sledgehammer right to the nuts. More slaps from New Jack. And Rhino, I think, is busted open there. Yep. New Jack going up top, and Rhino's getting the heck out of there, only to get a double axe handle to the outside. Somebody with a Monday Night Messiah shirt in the crowd. Interesting. Huh. That seems a little outdated. Is somebody going to go through the announcer's table here? Nope. New Jack's getting in the ring. Rhino's getting some hardware. A kendo stick has been brought out. That's what I thought New Jack had grabbed until I saw the head of the sledgehammer. New Jack with a big forearm right to the face. And now, atomic drop. And now, I don't even know what that move's called. Rhino looks out of it, but that wasn't his finisher, was it? Honestly, I have no idea what New Jack's finisher was. I just remember him annihilating people with every weapon in sight and everyone bleeding anytime he was around. Okay, 3-star match. We'll take it. It's kind of hoping for more. Rivalry done. Another. So is it just like set at 15,000 fans? I don't know why I'm getting 15,000 every time. I mean, I'm not complaining. But so now we got a fatal 4-way between a couple jobbers, and then Eddie Guerrero and Bam Bam Bigelow should help this be probably a 3-star match, I would think. 2.5. They did both go to level 3, so I should enjoy that. Okay, so it's not 15,000 fans every time. 6,000 fans, but I paid Dewey Carter $1,000 to get 6,000 fans. I'll take it. And then in the main event, can Tommy Dreamer get his ECW title back from now 93 popularity Chris Jericho? No. 4-star rivalry will continue on. I mean, that's fine. They're getting good matches, so. Over on Raw, Sable's defending her women's title again against Ava in a tables match. 4 stars, level 3, Sable defends. D'Lo's calling out Red Monsoon again, got that rivalry started. Animal is not the U.S. champion anymore, having a match against Alex Wright, but Red Monsoon's running in on Animal, even though Red's now in a rivalry with D'Lo. Okay, whatever. Whatever you want, Raw. Please don't be a good match. 1.5. Beautiful. Gangrel's calling out Edge. So even though they're in a tag feud, I think, they also want an individual feud. That's kind of cool. Level 1. And new U.S. champ Blackman is not defending against Owen Hart, who he's in a rivalry with. Instead, it's Mongo and Raven. Will one of them take the title? No. Blackman continues as champ, 3.5 star, and level 3 between Raven and Mongo. Edge gets 1 popularity. Owen and Hoovy in a match. Shouldn't be too good. Yeah, 2.5 stars. They left a promo slot open, and yet again, for the 5th straight time, Terry Funk and Stevie Ray for the world title. Who walks away with it? Terry Funk, way to go. Rivalry done, 4 stars. And on WCW, the world title is on the line. Shawn Michaels with his first defense against the rivalry of Giant and Kidman. And the Giant is the champ and has that rivalry grow to a level 3 in a 4-star match. Nice. Nothing going for Canyon's promo. Chyna will defend again against Danielle Wallace with her 14 stamina. Chyna's hurt. 3 weeks. She kept her title, 3.5 stars. Bradshaw starts a rivalry with Canyon, Hacksaw, and Hardcore Holly. Hacksaw gets the win. That rivalry's done with 3 stars. Jackie gets a level 4 on Chyna, but she won't be seeing her for a while. Sandman and Scott Norton again. 2.5. Nothing grows there. Donna gets them very few fans. That was rough. And the U.S. title defended from Val Venus against Disciple in a tables match. The Disciple is the U.S. champ in a 4-star match to end the feud. All right, well, ECW had amazing booking. I'm just saying, I guess everybody did, just kidding. But we had the best match, 4.5 star. And didn't have the worst match. So I think we should compete even without those charity promos, which got us 51,000 fans. For 168 grand, made a decent amount of money, and still not back up to 100 grand, which is rough, but that's okay. Alright, ECW was amazing. What an end to New Jack and Rhino. Sid gets revenge on Tajiri for that run-in. Got what was coming. Not sure if Josie Jane's ready for the big time. Well, she's gone, so you don't have to worry about it. Another appearance by Jerry Sweat, and he's quite popular with the crowd now. Cool. But he's not looking happy, probably because he loses all the time. Sid and Tajir is great, good fit of classes. I like that every match needs to be felt different. Cool. The match with Jericho was so good. Is there a Best Loser of the Year award? I think it should go to Dreamer for tonight's match. Okay. And tonight's ECW was better. Cool. Raw with 117. We caught up. Weren't we 40,000 behind? And 122. ECW's right in the mix, I think. Let's see here. First, we're 10,000 ahead of Raw. All right, well, that power card is super helpful. I'm glad I read it because I almost didn't even look at it. Budget-wise, isn't looking good, so if we can trade for some money, I might want to do that. Instead, they're trying to take my money And also my only 2 women to give me Stevie Ray, which Stevie Ray was not in ECW, so no. Now it's my turn. So, I know I want to trade Maya. I think I signed her for 13,000, so I think I am doubling what I got for her. If there's somebody super cheap I could get, can you sort by cost? No? Cool. Ava, if she had better stamina and wasn't in a level 3 rivalry, would be a good fit with Luna. Terry Funk is way too expensive. Raven, level 3, probably can't get him. Gangrel's in 2 feuds, probably can't get him unless I have somebody to trade along with Maya. WCW has... They still haven't used Bradshaw like in a match, I don't think. Donna. Turn her heel. That might be the way to go. Yeah, I don't see anybody else I would be able to get. So if I get Donna and there's really nobody else I can trade. Tajiri. So who got freed up? Rhino, Tajiri, New Jack, and Sid. I could put Rhino and Tajiri could maybe be a tag team against New Jack and Spike. That could work. And then Sid's new challenger. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but it could be Chester. I think, no, I'm not going to trade for Donna because I'd actually want to make money here. Maybe I go a week without having... Luna needs a break anyway, so maybe I don't have a ladies match. So who has... Raw's in second and less money, so let's try to offload Maya onto him, onto Vince, for, let's try 27. Perfect. Alright, so now we have more money than Raw, at least. So everybody will have something to do except Luna. So I'm saying Rhino and Tajiri, Bruiser Cruiser, against New Jack and Spike, which is Fighter Cruiser, but hopefully it'll still be okay. And Chester against Sid. That's whatever. Unless something else happens. So let's end trading. They're trying to give me Hardcore Holly and 33,000 for Luna. That's not a bad deal, but I want to keep Luna. Alright, and that's that. Next up will be Payback. Your show really topped the charts. How'd you manage to pull that? Yeah, I'm the best. Rhino's doing better than expected. Maybe a little push. Here's a Get Schooled Power Card. Thank you, Triple H. It's level 1, but I'll take it. Vince says you really crushed it. Game recognized game. Yep. Dreamer says thanks for the title match. Didn't get his title back though, but now he's a super happy fella. And Slade wants a win. I don't know if that's going to happen, bud. Alright, shake-up. This is something I'm not used to because I accidentally turned it off last time. So, Angel Investor, double your current budget after your next show. Ooh. Ooh, that could be nice. Select a superstar to gain 15,000 whenever they're used in a match, but they and other superstars in the match have an increased injury risk. Somebody with a lot of stamina, Chester or Spike? I don't know. Dave and Glass. Superstars who win against superstars at or above ring level 20 gain 10 power. I think angel investor is going to be the way to go. Double your current budget after their next show. I can't see my budget right now, I guess. It's right around 100 grand, I think, is what I said. $126. So if I spend no money, which is not true because I'm gonna, I have to do an Extreme Rules match, which is what, 20,000, 24. So I'll be back to 100 plus whatever I gain on the show. So yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be just fine. Haven't done that yet. That should happen at some point. We got to do some more self-promos. Tables matches will happen, I'm sure. Rivalries with a title match. Yeah, well, I didn't have too many to resolve this month. Spend more money on power cards, which if I do the one where I have to buy all the power cards before a show, that'll get me up to that one pretty quick. And this one's about to get done fairly soon. Is this a week where I want to buy all three? No, because I don't want to spend money. They are pretty good power cards. I don't really care about the morale one. Alright, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully I have enough people to put on a show. There's 3 people that can't or shouldn't be in a match because they're below 40 stamina. But I think I should be in good shape. We'll get a couple hopefully up to level 4 here soon. Cool. Okay, much better start than I expected based on the limitations I set on myself, so I'm happy with the result. Alright, as usual, thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to continuing this. If there's anybody from the ECW days you want me to target in the talent pool or in trades, let me know, and I will do what I can to find them. Yeah. Until next time, Shoe Shack Redemption's out.